I'm like, how is it that I told you what I needed and you said yes, you said, hey, we can absolutely do that, and then you just disappear?
Yeah, so our way of the thing that really changed for us is that, you're dealing with so many different cultural intricacies that trying to manage that was really interesting at the beginning. In India, we'd have everyone saying, yes, sir, I'll take care of that, completely understanding what you're saying, delivering something completely not on point and not asking the questions. So then we realized that actually falls back on us and our processes and procedures and everything, and took care of that. But then in the Philippines, we'd have people that would just disappear. They wouldn't ask us how to do things. They would just never respond again. And you'd be like, well, what? How do I get in contact with? And then they'd be going, and you'd have to hire someone else. And so there were a lot of different things in different countries. And eventually, the way that we got past all that was when we found the people that we really trusted and trained in the right ways, we then set them up as the head of that country. And it was then, fewer people that I had to deal with directly, or our ops team. And then they got to handle the cultural barriers, and the end workers knew that they could speak to someone in the right language and the right culture. So that really fixed things for us.
So the reason why I'm laughing when you were saying that is because that is so spot on. Like, I don't know how many times, and once again, it is very much a cultural thing. And that was the hardest thing for me. I'm like, how is it that I told you what I needed and you said yes, you said, hey, we can absolutely do that, and then you just disappear? Like, I'm so confused on, like, why wouldn't you just say, like, hey, that's not within my will, but have some other people I could recommend. Like, I literally hire people. I'd wait for 2 weeks and I'd say, hey, what's going on? And then they'd be ghost.
And the funny thing is, you're asking these questions like you hope that you're actually talking to someone, but there's no way of getting in touch with them. No one's answering that. There's all just conversations in your head going, where are you?
Yeah. And it's like and so it's funny. So I was laughing because I literally been through that 1,000 times. And so now, and you realize that it is a cultural thing. Like, it's like, hey, this is just something you have to learn to. I tell people, like, hey, listen, like, at the end of the day, if you're not a good fit, just tell me. Like, I have no problems with that. I would, instead of me giving you the task and then it not being done and me finding out when it's supposed to be done in 2 weeks and I'm 13 days in and I'm like, hey, hey, John, where you at? John, where you at? And then John just never shows up, right? That's a problem.